Well, right now I was
Beautiful
pushing
mug.
down the Chihuahua because she's just kind of walking around. Not pushed down, but like I sat her down.
No, you all heard it. You all heard it. He pushed
I
down his chihuahua.
my sick Chihuahua.
Jesus. So your internet speed is wearing those Nikes right now. Those PF Flyers, I should
Yeah.
say.
They bootlegged, but yes.
By bootleg, he means he definitely paid for it.
Oh, you know it. You know it. There she
see.
goes.
Are you turning on your ring light? Oh, there you are. You're a monster. Oh,
That
for the
Chihuahua.
video version. Yeah.
That Chihuahua.
You know what? Maybe
Lola.
it's her outfit, but she looking plump.
Don't stare at me like that, woman. She's staring at me like I'm gonna watch you record the entire time. You see her?
Oh yeah, she's laying down from
She's like
afar.
right
oh,
there.
did you see that little head? I know, right? Just staring you down.
Right at me. She has
So when
this
does
thing
the show
now.
become about me?
I know. She stares at me when I work sometimes.
Aw.
All right. So alcohol. Also, we're all gonna die. So alcohol.
Hooray! I know more of a need for it than ever before. Yay! It's just gonna be like, have you ever seen Terminator 2 Judgment Day?
Not a long time, but yes.
Okay.
I've seen it.
There's a scene when I was a little kid, it used to scare the crap out of me, where like Sarah Connor sees the world exploding in front of her. She's grabbing onto like this chain link fence, and then a ball of flame just erupts and burns her body to a crisp. That's gonna
she's
be us,
vaporized?
but with beer, at least in our hands as we
Yes.
do it.
In our hands and our bellies. Yeah,
Yes.
Oh, yeah. I know what scene you're talking about. That was like when she has like a premonition or like
Yes.
she sees the future or some shit like that.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. Good memory. Did that scare you as a kid? Because I'm telling you, I would have to
Fuck
look
yeah.
away. Okay. Like nowadays, it might be cheesy. I don't know. But that movie, actually, some of the special effects still kind of hold up to this day. I don't know if that scene does, but again, little AJ used to cry. Maybe not cry, but I would definitely look away.
Now old AJ cries.
Yeah, exactly.
He watches
Most
and
definitely.
cries.
He's crying right now. He's bawling himself in a little in a little huddle and wondering what the hell's going to happen. So pretty soon we
Yeah.
might have to do this from our bomb shelters that we're going to have dug up from our homes. We'll see.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
This got dark really quickly, but
Yeah. Now I want to drink.
I know, right? I think we need to now. Well, what the hell did you bring today, sir? As anyone who may be able to, whoever has listened to the show before, if you're new though, anyone would tell you, we typically drink beer, go figure. The name might hint towards that
Sometimes.
just slightly. You know.
There was actually one episode where we didn't technically drink. Well, I guess it is beer. It was just alcohol-free beer.
Oh, God. I think we did that twice, didn't we? Or just once? I think we had a good 2-episode run, and then it was shortly lived. That was the Dark Times saga.
Yep. Okay. Well, about 98% of the time.
At
We drink
least
beer.
90% of the time, yeah. We typically do. My dad was so disappointed in that, by the way. I guess he occasionally does listen, and he was like, oh, no, don't ever do that again. You guys, no, you guys have to get a little buzz on. I'm like, well, I mean, it was part of the fun. He's like, nope. So he's...
Oh my
Papa
god!
Burgundy
It was
not
fun to watch
approved.
to listen to a struggle. That wasn't fun.
I
Us hating our
thought so.
goddamn lives.
I know, right? Just being masochistic, I suppose, but I don't know. Maybe that's just a thing that you and I get off on together, as any young couple does.
Probably. Oh yeah. Okay, so I will be drinking a MEGA IPA.
Ooh. By Dust Bowl Brewing, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, Dust Bowl Brewing. 14.4%. That's what this says.
Aggressively hopped.
Mhm.
There's just a bunch of drunk tigers alongside the can.
Holy shit! I don't think I've ever realized they're drunk tigers on the can. I knew there were tigers. I just didn't realize they were drunk. That is not a good sign.
You, my friend, are going to be the drunk tiger soon. I think that's going to be your new porn star name, Drunk Tiger.
Drunk tiger. I don't mind that. That's a nice
Don
porn
Burrito
star
was short lived, but Drunk Tiger's the new one.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be your alter ego, essentially. I'm not opposed to
Terrible.
that.
All right, what are you drinking? Tell me, show me. I
Well, you
need
know
to
what?
know.
This is kind of like a happy little coincidence. So, a colleague of mine, a good buddy of mine, shout out to Tayo, at T Cheenan on Instagram. He went up north like a week after you and I did, and hit
Oh,
up some
nice.
spots like Oceano, California, Pismo Beach. He went up near Oregon and all that, and he brought back, thoughtfully enough, the SOB, the beautiful SOB that he is. He brought back some beers for myself and another colleague of ours, and he said specifically that I should have this one, and that is going to be Kitty Has Claws by Revision Brewing Company. So we both have cats kind of on our can, hence the happy accident in a way. So I'm pretty excited about it. It's a pretty adorable little orange tabby on the can cover. So I'm down with it for sure.
Nice.
Yeah. So
Ooh.
that's kind of fun. And then I'm going to be pouring this into my Lagunitas jar, one of a few that I had bought on our last trip just a few weeks ago up to Petaluma. So got a cat beer, but then a dog mug. So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, that's what started this goddamn war.
Most definitely. This is actually real quick. So this is a New England style hazy IPA. So I'm glad because it's actually cool. I don't really get to have New England styles very much. So I'm down. Maybe not quite as strong as yours. In fact, less than half as strong at a nice even 7%
AJ,
alcohol.
If you don't have another beer on you, or if you're not starting with the shot, you're a son of a bitch.
I do have something else lined up. Don't worry.
Okay.
This is a nice tall can, though. So I'm sure
son of a bitch.
Okay, I'll go through this one at a little more of a quicker pace so I can get to the next beer, just so that way you're not left hanging. How about that?
I'm slow. I'm gonna take my nice and slow. Almost 15%. That's asking for trouble. Oh my god.
Emphasis on the ass for sure. Well, sir, let's get to it. I'm just gonna pour mine. What's that? Oh, you could smell that, huh?
Ooh.
Is it rich?
Distract. Oh, it's so rich. It's so hoppy, aggressively hop, if some might say. Give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna go get a glass. I'm gonna pour this one in a glass. I want to see.
Sounds good. Well, anyone watching the video version, you can check out the color of mine right now. Nice and a soft little yellow, like a nice light egg white yellow, plucked straight from the farm, if you will. But anyway, while John is gone, obviously, if this is your first time listening to us, welcome. This is Beer Belly. We are a couple of dumbass arch enemies who enjoy drinking beer together, though. Just, I figure when we get buzzed drinking beer and we're arch enemies at the same time, sometimes we meet kind of in the middle on our differences. So go figure. But again, if you want to reach out to us, reach out with some questions, you can either DM us on any of our social media that's linked in every episode description, or you can email us, beerbellypod@gmail.com. Now, John, are you going to pour for yourself?
I can't hear anything.
He's still earphoneless. Son of a biscuit. All right, for sure. Well, but yes, reach out to us. Let us know what beer should we drink next time, or should we try a liquor or maybe even a wine, dare I say, some sort of spirit for the next episode. Hit us up. You got to let us know. Most definitely. Have you been saying you can't hear me the whole time, but really you can? Just listen to me ramble? Okay, no, yeah, he still can't hear. Never mind.
No, now I can hear you. But
yeah, now you can hear. Okay, for sure.
At 1 second, I was able to hear you, and then you just disappeared.
Nice. Oh, yes. Thank you for getting a glass so we can see that rich color.
Oh,
let us see it.
Nice cold glass, too.
Can you put it up to the mic, see if we can hear the pour? Yeah.
I'm going to try. There we go.
I'll be quiet.
Let me get closer to that mic.
I heard just a tiny boober. Maybe we got to do when it's earlier, when it's like earlier on in the glass. But that's all right. We're here for the richness of the color anyway. So just because there might be a difference in what it looks like on camera compared to what you see, what the hell do you see right now? What kind of colors are we getting from this bad boy?
It's pungent. This is definitely like your classic IPA type of brown, actually. Nothing too crazy.
See if you can get yourself a little closer to the mic, your face, your nice beautiful face.
Oh, it's your standard brown IPA. Like there's nothing special about it. It doesn't go like it's really hard to see through. The head is nice.
Probably a good sign.
Smells like a good. It smells like a good IPA. Oh,
I
where's it
mean,
gonna
from
take
where
us?
I'm sitting, it looks darker than a typical IPA, but that's just maybe the camera. I don't know, but it does look like almost looks like an amber ale to me a bit.
Somebody's had a few youngers and he thinks all of the strong IPAs are see-through.
Well, in color comparison between yours and mine, we'll see what the hell happens.
Yeah, but yours is also a New England style IPA. It's not
Hazy
like
at
your
that.
oh my god, so many words in there. Just mega IPA. That's it. That's all
Yep.
I needed to hear.
Straightforward for sure.
Oh,
Well, shall we take a little drinky poo?
oh let's do it.
Cheers.
Cheers. Mm.
Ooh.
Mm.
Go ahead, Mega.
Oh,
Tell
wait.
us about it.
It started a little sweet,
Get a little bit closer.
and then I got hobby.
Mm.
It started a little sweet,
Mhm.
and now it's I would say aggressively hopped.
You're getting that
It-
part now. Huh?
It starts smooth, but boy does it end rough. Oh,
Glad to hear
does
it.
it say what's even in here?
Yeah, give us a little description that the can has to say about it. Just you will get as drunk as a tiger, essentially.
Aggressively hopped. That's basically all I'm getting with a bunch of drunk tigers.
Right, and then
That's it.
And then the Surgeon General warning from you yourself. So
That's
good
me.
to know.
Pregnant lady can drink it.
Oh,
This
God.
one, definitely.
Definitely a pregnant lady can drink it. Okay, that's good to hear. Pregnant ladies out there,
Yep.
you heard it. You heard it here first from the Surgeon General himself. Very good.
Mega IPAs are okay. Oh.
It's so strong, it'll actually reverse any negative effects there would have been had you drank any other alcohol. So very
Your
good.
baby will come out so sober that it's drunk.
Some might say that baby's fucked up. I don't know.
Not if you ask the Sergeant General.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Well, mine is actually nice and light and crisp. Nothing crazy. I mean, but you know what? One thing I do appreciate about it is that I'm not getting very much like artificial haze. Like sometimes where it's just like really pungently like citra forward. This one, it's a little more mellow. Maybe that's the New England style to it. I don't know. Again, I'm not that well versed in New England style IPAs as of the recording of this episode. Only had a few over the years, but this one is nice and light, crisp, but a good little bit of IPA bitterness to it, which is what I need from an IPA. There's got to be a bit of a bitter punch to it for sure.
I'll
It's
be honest
refreshing.
with you.
Yep.
This tastes like pure gasoline. Yeah, this tastes just like pure gasoline.
I'm glad to hear it.
Oh no. I feel like I can taste the alcohol.
Oh God! Like you don't get
Okay,
much
well,
beer. Just
we're gonna
straight
watch
alcohol.
how I'm gonna descend into madness and we're all gonna listen to it happen.
I can't wait. You,
Oh my
yeah.
God.
Why don't you drink up, bud? Drink up. Let's see where you go. Is that the whole can
You
in
know
that?
what?
In that?
Let me make this a little fun.
Okay. Do you have a second one?
almost?
God.
Why don't I do this?
Okay.
No, I only but this was the last one.
Okay. Okay. Nice.
me
So
just-
it was fate that you picked it. Nice. Ooh.
There it is, to the top. We'll make
Yeah.
this fun.
Beautiful.
I'm gonna make this fun.
Okay.
Because why not? I mean, I gotta work a little bit after this, but fuck it.
You're gonna work in a good mood, so it's okay. Oh Jesus. Oh Jesus. That was a good glug.
Oh.
Milk mustache and everything from it.
Oh.
Oh, you poor bastard.
Yep. Yep. You know, technically, what I just drank was your beer.
Yeah, essentially, yeah, you just drank my beer in about 5 seconds.
Ooh. Ooh.
I imagine that voice crack was definitely necessary. I'm not even going to shame you on that one.
All right. Well, we left the last episode letting the people, the listeners, the occasional viewers, but definitely the listeners.
Yes. Thanks to all of
We
you.
were gonna get younger.
Pliny the Younger by
We
Russian
did.
River Brewing Company.
That first day, it was nice, but it wasn't enough.
Sure.
Right? That we went on Thursday to Tustin Brewing, and my wife was nice enough to get, or lucky enough to get 2 tickets. and then she gave me 2 tickets. And AJ's future wife stabbed my Chihuahua, and the one that we saw earlier.
Yeah.
And we gifted him a gift for stabbing my Chihuahua.
I
which
like
was
how
a
she
Younger.
did the favor, but I got the benefit of it. So that's
You
great.
got the benefit of it, yeah.
So sorry, Cynthia.
Oh,
Very
my
nice.
God. So we each had one pour. It was 8 ounces. It was fucking amazing to the point where
Nice.
it was not enough. So at least for me, that first sip or that first 8 ounce, I was like, this is by far the best version of this beer I've had. I'm pretty
Nice.
sure I've said it in previous podcasts. It's never the same. They always change up certain ingredients.
Sure. Yep. Different
This
hops
one
are
was
used
the
at
best
times.
one.
Nice.
Easily the smoothest, and the flavor. Oh.
Yeah.
What did you feel when that the nectar of the gods touched your lips?
Okay. So we're talking night one, right?
Night
Okay.
one.
So night one, I think the first thing I said to you that came out of my mouth was that this tastes surprisingly kind of light. And then after and then we sat down because we took an initial sip from the bar because they poured it right to the top of that 8-ounce glass for us. We had to appreciate it, but make sure we don't spill. So we took our nice little sip right before we went to the table. And that's when I said it was a little light. We sat down at the table, took another drink together. And then that's when I was like, oh, okay, no, never mind. There's a little more heft in this going on, a little more power, a little more warm, fuzzy feeling inside kind of vibe from it. And then that was nice. But I will say the first day was only a teaser for what was to come.
It wasn't enough. Yeah. The journey I did not think I was going to get into. And I'm sure it's the same for you.
Absolutely.
I was convinced I was one and done. Now, somebody there was nice enough to tell us that they're going to have it again on Sunday. And I was like, giggity fucking D. And
well said.
And that following day, which was Friday, I'm on fucking Instagram, and at a certain time of the day, I won't say the time, they posted that they're having the Younger that day. They were tapping it. I was like, what the fuck? This guy told me Sunday.
2 days early, literally the next day after we were just there.
So I waited until work was over.
Yes.
And
of course.
From there, I went to Tustin, and I had 4 beers. I had 4 Youngers. It was nice. I didn't have to wait. I mean, I sat down, I waited maybe 5 minutes, and the guy came, 2 Youngers. Fucking
Hell
down
yeah.
the first one, down the second one, 2 more Youngers. Boom, boom, buzzed.
All 8-ounce pours, I assume, yeah?
All 8-ounce pours. There were 8-ounce
sure.
pours completely. So I got nice and buzzed, and I got to enjoy the nectar of the gods. And I was fuck yeah. So when they sold out about an hour after they said they were after they opened, essentially.
Oh wow, that's really quick.
Yeah, an hour. They ended up posting on their Instagram, be on the lookout for a secret weekend release. Son of a bitch. That guy was not lying to me.
Right.
So I went to Tustin again with my papa, and we thought that they were going to post like in the morning to get there at the morning. Yeah, we fucked up. We got there at 10 a.m. right when they opened. We opened up with them. We helped them clean, all that fun stuff.
Yeah,
and,
sure.
I asked the lady, and she was like, later today. And then she came back, and then she eventually alluded to 3:00. It took a little bit. It took like she kind of kept teasing us, and then eventually she was like, "It's 3:00, but if you want, sit here." And my dad was like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna sit here." So we sat there from 10 to 2.
Oh my god, 4 hours.
Yeah. Well, they didn't serve it until 3. At 2:00, they said that they're gonna have a line outside to get the beer.
Okay, but you guys were front of the line, I hope.
We were like number 15, but they saved our table. They saved her. Yeah, they
Nice.
saved our table for us. We just
Nice.
had to wait in line. I guess Friday was a mess. The waitress she seemed pretty over this Younger.
Yeah, I
You can
bet.
tell she was so over it.
I mean,
And it
you
was
could tell.
just
I
a
mean, they
mess on
also
Friday.
they had to take a year off of even doing the event, so maybe she wasn't even that used to it. I don't know.
She
Jeez.
was one of the ones that have been there for a long time.
Oh, okay. I wonder if I know
Yeah,
which one. Okay, go ahead.
you probably do. And yeah, you can tell she was over it, and she told us that some people were new and they
Mhm.
didn't know how to really handle it, which makes
Sure.
sense because when I went on Friday, I asked for one, and they brought us two. Which
Okay.
I'm not
Darn.
complaining. Zeus is sending me this beer. I'm not gonna tell him no. You
No,
know.
you're gonna drink that lightning bolt. God damn it, and you're gonna like it.
So
Absolutely.
we squatted. We squatted for 4 to 5 hours. We waited in line, and then we proceeded to get down. And and within an hour and a half, I had six pours of 8 ounces each, and then my dad had 7 pours that were all 8 ounces each. We did that all
Wow.
within an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. I was fucking trashed.
Oh, I believe. I believe. Holy shit.
So trashed. So trashed to the point that I woke up on Monday saying, "What the fuck did I do?" Okay. Well, that was the end of my journey, but AJ's journey was just about to begin.
Yes. So Monday came, President's Day. That's when I was like, okay, I can't go. But that's when Hollingshead Deli over in Orange, California, announced that they were going to have theirs on President's Day. So it was like a day or two in advance. I was like, holy crap, I'm not going to be able to make it. I have to work President's Day. But some of you may know there's a chance to maybe still have some left over. They may still have some left over the following day. John and I have talked about this because we did the same in 2020, the last time that they had Pliny the Younger poured at actual locations and not mailed only like what had to happen last year. Anyway, so I go to bed nice and somewhat early-ish, kinda. Set my alarm. I wake up. I start stressing because everything gets in my way on my way there. But eventually it works out. So I get there, and you know I was kind of stressing, but it worked out nicely because I got there about 10 minutes early, and I was only like fourth from the front of the line. So it was great. It was great. I was like, oh man, here we go. Everyone's kind of lining up. You can tell that, okay, they're probably going to have some available. At the very worst, they were doing a Russian River tap takeover anyway. So I was like, cool. You know what? Even if it's out, I'm going to have some quality beer. Yes. From their sours to the Belgiums to, of course, the IPAs that everyone loves as well. So get inside, and yeah, I'm like the fourth person, and sure enough, the tap is right there, and the people in front of me are all getting one. And I was just like, the heavens were singing. Zeus was smiling down upon me. It was time. When it came time for my own pour, the owner was like, all right, sons, what can I get you, sir? And I was like, I wanted to say,
stupid question. That's a stupid motherfucking question. Is what you should have told them.
I was gonna say I'll take a Happy Hops, but I didn't want to tempt fate either.
Oh no, you would have got that Happy Hops. You should have said, "Are you an idiot?"
No offense, Mr. Hollingshead, but yeah, no, it's like, come on.
No offense. You dumb? No, it makes sense. Some people don't really. If there's anything I've learned about Hollingshead, I've been there before at opening to buy beers for later, not to drink there. And nice. There are people who show up right when they open who are clearly working, and they're just, they're having a beer.
Yeah.
So I mean, it happens. So it's a valid question that he's asking. But I mean,
absolutely,
are you fucking stupid?
Right. And anyway, so I sat down. Before I get to the beer experience itself, part of the experience is just being there and being a part of that energy. Everyone's excited. Everyone who didn't get a pour yet finally gets their pour. I was going to be sad if I had to go this year with only one. I know I probably sound like a spoiled brat, and it's true, I am. But I just wanted to be able to have that Pliny the Younger experience I've come to know, where it's like if you can enjoy a lot. And so, but yeah, it was cool. Like, you get people from all walks of life in there. You get folks that like are like, probably like us, like some random
Yeah,
dudes that
super.
are about our age. You get doctors there, you get nurses there, lawyers there. This
I
one
see.
guy
I
that I talked to was like an architect, and so it was neat. And then you have people that look like they probably talk to people that no one else can see, and so it's a mixed bag of everyone being there. Were you gonna say
Fuck,
something?
I've
Go
seen
ahead.
cops there.
Yeah,
No,
there
I
you
said
go. There
that's
you
me.
go.
I'm one of those people. I'm one of those people who's there by myself, but talking to somebody. My friend
Exactly.
Alfred.
But yeah, it
So
was. Go ahead. Go ahead.
before you continue the story, I
Yeah.
well actually continue the story. I'm
Okay.
curious to know what you had. Let me
Hold that thought though. Remember. So I sat down at first at the bar area, and I haven't sat down in that bar area in literally like a year or two since the last time you and I and the girls met up there for like during their trivia night one time, which is
Was
back
that the
apparently,
last
by the way.
time?
That I sat at the bar. Yes, probably
Oh yeah, agreed.
like at the
For
actual
you,
bar
with
where the
us,
taps are at.
with us, agreed.
Yes, with us. And so I sat down there first. I immediately started pulling out my laptop, and because I had to work while I was there, I was kind of a little sad about that, but I was like, you know what? I'm getting the younger, and from the looks of it, the line already died down, the initial line. I think I'm gonna get myself a second pour. I think there's enough left.
Why?
And
And
but
how many? What were the ounces in those pours?
8 ounce pours as well. 8 ounce pours.
You're wrong. There were 12.
Oh, were they? No way. No way. No way. They were small cups, small glasses. If they were
Maybe
12, I'm
that
surprised.
on their board it said 12
Mhm.
ounces since the day they first posted it.
If that's the case, it explains why I got so drunk. But
No, that is the case.
Okay.
I can confirm that, but I'll confirm it with my follow-up story.
Okay, for sure. Please do. Because they had these small glasses there that they were just letting people take home that weren't the actual Pliny the Younger souvenir mugs, which by the way, I was only able to get one. They ran out real quick. So I'm going to be keeping that one.
No, I'm gonna hit you in the face and I'm gonna steal it. So
With the mug. If it breaks, it was worth it.
with the mug.
But
Fuck
anyway.
yeah, actually, it is worth it.
And anyway, so I sit down. There's this one gentleman sitting next to me, his his lady friend, whoever she was to him, and immediately I just take my drink, and it was so just relieving and refreshing at the same time. Like it had that potent flavor I was looking for. I just remember letting out the most satisfying like and the guy sitting next to me just kind of chuckled and was like, "Yep." And then, like you, proceeded to get down. My dad met me there like I had 4 of those, and then my dad got us a 17 ounce pour of Elder to share together, and then I went back for a 5th pour after, I think. So it was pretty bad. It was pretty bad, but it was so much fun.
You share the Elder with your dad, or he got your own glass?
My dad bought us one 17 ounce pour to share together. That was after we were already like
Those
4 youngers in.
17 ounces too. It's like, God damn.
Why do you think I was so
always leave that
destroyed later?
Trash.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
AJ was trash.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that happened. So
I just have to say the flavor was so warm and delicious, but not like, obviously not like warm beer, but just the warmth of the aura that it gave me.
You drank Zeus's piss is what happened.
Jesus juice.
Jesus juice, yes. That booty sweat.
Yes.
And I should say that because of me, my dad has had younger most of the years, except for last year, obviously, because fuck the bots.
Right.
And he has always said it's good. It's super smooth and it's super good. But I like Elder more. This time he was like, this is better.
Wow.
And he even sent me a text the following day saying, son, if you can find it again, I want it. Best beer I've ever had.
Wow.
So good. So good.
I'm glad he enjoyed himself. He's now eating the pop filter.
So yeah, that was a fun adventure. We all had. Wait, I'm not done though. The other day,
yes,
I decided to go to Holland's Head and proceed to get down. I had two 12-ounce pours of the younger that I finished in about 20 minutes.
nice.
20 to 25 minutes because I had errands to do.
Yes, errands indeed.
And I had
that's only for us to know.
I had another 24 ounces because why the fuck not?
It's there.
So good. Oh, so I did my math. I'm curious to know if you kind of know yours. Do you know how many ounces of younger you had? And I should let you know when I was there, it said 12. Like I confirmed it said 12. And I even said, AJ said 8, but I knew it was 12. I just don't question a drunk. That's right. The trick. Don't question a drunk.
It's going to lead down a rabbit hole that makes little to no sense whatsoever.
Exactly.
You know better. You know. That's good. Let's see. If I had to guess, then I would say about 48 to 60 ounces myself. That's in that one day.
I had a total. I did the math too earlier. I had a total of 120 ounces of this beer.
Jesus, you always find a way to break that 100.
Oh yeah, but my wife is so over this beer. So over. Tustin had another secret release last night, and I saw it. I was like, "Can we go to Tustin?" And she's like, "I'm over that beer."
You didn't want to just sneak away for 40 minutes by yourself and just have one?
120 ounces is close to my record. What, 2 years ago, I probably had like 160 ounces.
Yeah, I think you were like around 170 or something like that.
Yeah, so who knows? I might end up in San Francisco next month. Who knows?
That would be rad.
And fucking go ham.
Ham.
So 120 ounces, easily the best version of that beer, hands down.
Yeah,
and I'm a man who's had a lot of this beer at this point.
Yes. Again, he just said 2 years ago over 170 ounces, and I was there for a lot of it. I was there for a good chunk of it because we had I think 2 or 3 17-ounce pours, and that was before the 3 8-ounce pours that we got prior to that in the same day.
I don't want to talk shit.
Sure.
So I'm not going to. I'm gonna just state some facts. Okay, that's all I'm doing. I'm gonna state some facts. That
you're a good man.
I was happy about certain facts. I was pissed off about certain facts, and I won't show a bias at all. Holland's Head, fuck you.
Jesus no Christ.
I love Holland's Head. That is by far my favorite place. I'm just playing. And I get why they did what they did, but I semi did the math off the top of my head, so I'm full of shit. You can calculate it yourself, but I believe Tustin made absolutely, in the sense of the beer itself, they made absolutely no money from Younger. Wow. And this is why. Younger, they poured it in 8 ounces and it cost $8. So they charged you $1 an ounce. Okay. Holland's Head was 12 ounces for $16.50. Two of them cost me $40.
Yep.
So they were charging you, again, my math is completely off. Please don't fucking quote me, but they charge you something like $2.35 an ounce.
Yeah, sounds right.
And the takeaway from it is you get a glass that doesn't even say Younger on it. I was a little upset about that at first, but I understand where they're coming from, because what it did for Tustin was bring in more people.
Yes.
And Tustin is an actual restaurant.
Yes. Plenty of dishes that people bought.
So they made their money off the food.
Exactly.
The Younger was just an attraction to bring people. You know what? If we break even, who fucking cares? We're going to make money off these chili cheese fries. You see that fat ass that's been sitting there for 5 hours wait in an hour-long line? He just ate 3 entrees, and he's still eating. You know, so
that was before the beer.
When Holland's Head, although it is a deli, there are people who literally just
great
go
sandwiches.
into it 'cause it's a bar. It's it's a bar. Like
we've done it multiple times.
Bar, or
yeah.
it's not a.
It's like a deli slash bar slash liquor store. Yeah.
mm-hmm. So it makes sense why they charge more, because they have to make money off the beer.
Yes.
So I get it, but at the same time, I got ripped off about $1.35. That being said, I will be at Holland's Head the day after they release the Young. Easy.
Yes, of course.
Then the other part that was bullshit. But at the same time, it made it last longer, yada yada, was when AJ and I went, they did 17-ounce pours.
Yep.
This time around, it was 12, and you're gonna take a souvenir glass that doesn't say shit.
Well, I got mine, but yes, they charge the same amount whether you got the souvenir mug or not. Correct.
Regardless, and then if you don't have the souvenir, it's this little fucking glass, which I was okay with. I was like, I can use them for beer belly, not a big deal.
There you go. Mm-hmm.
So I would still go to both, but well, honestly, if I had to pick, I'm probably next year going to do Holland's Head.
Yeah,
it's just easier.
For sure. It is super easier, and you know you're going to get probably as much as you want. Yeah, it's just going to cost you about twice as much. They ran out
like. That's the problem. Problem. It was more worth it when I got 17 ounces.
Yeah, I feel that. But it did make it last 3 days as opposed to just 2, you know?
I've been thinking about this for a while, because Holland's Head had made it last for basically 3 days. Today being the third day, and I think they ran out in the morning. And I think I know what it is. Why there was, because Tustin released a special release yesterday, which was their 4th keg.
Crazy, right? Russian
River gave them all away. They made a batch for themselves, because obviously AJ and I booked a non-refundable hotel to get that Younger, and they fucking delayed it 2 weeks before. So, and they said that they were gonna rebrew the Younger. So what they do with all the ones that they were gonna have at their own brewery, they spread it out. So I don't know if we're gonna be so lucky next year that Holland's Head will have it.
Right.
A day after.
2
days after.
We could be wrong, but provided the world is still in a decent place, as decent as it is right now, I suppose.
Don't make it dark, bro. Don't make
I'm just saying.
Bro. We all gonna die. We all know.
I'm going to put it this way: if COVID really, I doubt COVID regulations will be as strong next year as they were this year, provided that variants aren't crazy powerful or anything like that. Knock on wood.
Are you alluding to Russia? Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
I'm just saying, we'll see what happens, but I will definitely be going to Holland's Head next year. It never lets me down.
Well, next year, assuming we don't have kids on the way, I'd imagine we're going to retry to do that San Francisco trip, and hopefully it doesn't get delayed.
Yeah, that would be lovely.
I did the math, because I did bring this up at Tustin. 120 ounces equals out to 7 pounds. I drank a baby's worth amount of Younger. And it's actually 7.5 pounds. I did the math.
There you go. So pregnant women, the Surgeon General already told you, drink all the beer you want.
I know.
And then he will drink your child. It's okay.
Yeah. Assuming they're 7.5 pounds. If they're over that, I'll
challenge accepted.
Half your child.
No. He's going for it.
All right. So I'm going to just squeeze this in, because we do have a $1 sponsor, which was actually a $2 sponsor. Listen, Sin, here is your fact for the day.
Let him Siggy fit him. Yes.
Did you know that IPA stands for Indian Pale Ale?
Jeez. I did not know that, sir. I always just thought it was IPA. That's my bad.
Now, did you know that MEGA IPA actually stands for Mega Indian Pale Ale?
What? You smart motherfucker.
There's your fact for the day.
Very good. Very good. Jesus Christ. Wow. Well, there you go, everybody. That I'm glad that I
so
can be
buzzed.
a part of this educational podcast. That's great to know, for sure.
Hey, that's information that certain people probably didn't know about. So,
yeah, you're right. No, you are absolutely
AJ?
correct. Yes.
I'm so intoxicated.
Really? I'm glad to hear
Where
it.
are
You're
you
feeling
at
it,
with
huh?
your beer?
I finished mine.
You said
Actually,
your
I'm
beer
sorry.
would have been done. Yeah.
When you were talking, I didn't want to interrupt you.
You should have interrupted me, you son of a bitch.
How are you? Are you done with the beer? Did you finish it?
This is where I'm at.
Oh, you're about halfway? Okay, then should I grab another beer then real quick? You're okay? All right, all right.
I am not okay, but you should get one more.
All right, all right. Sounds
good. A good time.
You keep the kids busy. I'll be right back. Daddy'll be right back.
All right. Just so everybody knows, he's not a daddy, and well, he might be actually. He's been a bit of a slut for the last few days to his own woman, though. So, I mean, you can technically be a slut to your own woman if you're willing to just give it up whenever.
And we're back with another IPA for old AJ.
Yeah,
this one I randomly found at Hollingshead when I was there for the Younger. So that was fun. This one is Metaplex. India Pale Ale with Mosaic Hop Ninja hops, apparently. It's by Unsung Brewing Company. We've had beer from them way back in the day on the show before. Unsung. I like the just the art to it was kind of cool. It's like this ninja chick kicking some ass with some pigtails. She's pretty cool looking.
I've had a few of their beers too.
They're pretty cool.
Their beers are good. They're literally they're right across the street from Anaheim Packing District.
Oh, that would be fun to go to then. That would be great.
Literally right across the street. So whenever I go to Anaheim Packing District, a lot of the places that sell beer have their beer. So I've just kind of had a few of their beers because of that.
Rad.
They're good,
okay.
They're pretty good.
By proximity, eh?
Yeah.
For sure. Well,
Open
this one, you're definitely, cumulatively, you are definitely drinking more alcohol than I am today. I am now at 13.5% alcohol. You still have like 0.9% above me from one beer alone. So
how much do you think this is in percentage?
That 6%? Bit right there. I'm going to say probably, you're probably drinking my beer right there. And this is another like tall can worth of beer. How many ounces is this? Like 16? This is 1 pint. Yeah, so 16 ounces. So you probably have 16 ounces of alcohol condensed right in that bit right there. Not bad. In your third of a beer.
And I'm so intoxicated. Oh my God.
Nice. I'm glad to hear it.
I shouldn't. You should take a big gulp now. I did.
All right. Let me pour it for color comparison.
Yeah.
Oh my God, this is so light compared to what your beer looks like.
What style of beer is this again?
This is a India Pale Ale Mosaic Hop Ninja. So just a standard IPA.
There you go.
But let's see. Beer profile. Flexing with 100% Mosaic hops, Metaplex packs a fruity punch. The West Coast style IPA. There it is. Ding, ding, ding. Relies on a single hop to unleash a multifaceted barrage of flavor and aroma. So cool. Sounds good. It's very light, very translucent. You can definitely see AJ through this. You don't need goggles. You could just look right through and swim through the ocean. And there he is.
Oh, yeah.
Ugly
you just
bastard.
Need AJ goggles. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Take that big gulp. Yep.
Oh, that's right.
That was not a big gulp, you son of a bitch. You son of a bitch.
That was the most casual of sips earlier.
I just want you to know when
better.
When Russia invades us, I hope they get you first.
Wow. That's true. Because they're going to be looking for the people to survive the apocalypse. They want people like them who can handle their alcohol, not someone that takes a little bitch sip like I just did. So that's a fair point. You're right. I hope you're not right.
14.4%.
You can hang with the best of them, maybe. I know, right? Now do that in sub-0 degree weather, and then you'll be in. You're in the club at that point.
I mean, I'm getting there. I got the beard kind of starting to grow. I got the hair. I mean,
you're right.
I got all that extra beef on me. So I might die, but I'll live longer than you.
Yeah, exactly.
And then I'll eat you.
to stay warm. Cut me open, huddle up inside me. You'll be
Like
fine.
a tauntaun. You could
Like
be a tauntaun.
tauntaun. I still think that would be a great Halloween costume combo. Like, just be a dead, cut open tauntaun, and then one of us will be Han Solo. That'd be great.
You're like, you're Velcroed out up. So when you come out of me, you literally.
Maybe we should do that, but like The Revenant. Have you ever seen that movie with Leonardo DiCaprio?
You've asked me that a few times. I have not.
You are, for every time I ask you, you should definitely take the time to watch it. It's a pretty damn good movie. I'll just put it that way. But I won't spoil what I'm talking about. But you might already know. I don't know. Anyway, Tauntaun vibes
God,
for
AJ.
sure. Yep, you feeling good? I'm feeling a little toasty now.
Drunk as a tauntaun. Yeah. Oh, is that the last of it? Nice.
This is the last of it. Yeah, I took a good gulp earlier. I definitely did.
Wow, you drink that relatively quickly.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, look how much I basically refilled my jar again. So we're in there. We're in there.
Oh,
probably call it soon anyway.
Oh yeah, that's alcohol. Woo!
He's feeling good, ladies and gentlemen.
Good. Too good. Like not good, kind of good.
Go on.
So, how excited are you? And I think we talked about this in the previous pod. We may not have, but Doctor Strange 2. I mean, you're hearing all these rumors about everybody's going to be showing up, right?
I mean, I'm hoping to have my mind freaking blown. Yeah. I'm definitely hoping to just be shocked and awed throughout the entire process. Only because now at this point, if people are saying that everyone's going to be there, I have like this burp that's stuck in my gas chamber right now and it's killing me.
Drink more beer.
You're right. You're right.
But it makes you burp.
Okay. Vamp for me, please.
Doctor Strange 2 is going to be more hype than Spider-Man.
Oh yeah. I mean, Spider-Man was awesome and it was fun, but I'm hoping that since they say everyone will be there, that we'll be surprised by who actually ends up being there. If that makes sense. I'm down. I'm so ready.
Yeah. I recently read something that Charlie Cox, Daredevil, said that kind of, I was like, oh man, that must suck. So
what happened?
He said that he went to the premiere of, No Way Home, and he went with his wife, and I guess his wife was recording him and his reaction and the theater's reaction when they show Daredevil. Or or not Daredevil, Matt Murdock.
Yeah.
And he said that when he came on screen that it was quiet, that a tumbleweed kind of came through.
Oh, that sucked. He went to the wrong theater then because people were freaking out when we saw him.
That's what theaters. I thought. People were like, I even heard people say, he's gonna come up. He's gonna come up. I know he's gonna come up. And then,
That's tight. See, that's too bad that he went to the wrong place. No, it was hype. It was super hype. And people laughed when he caught the brick, spoiler alert, and all that stuff. Like, it was fun, It was super cool. I feel bad that he didn't get that experience that we all apparently did.
I mean, you figure maybe 25% of the MCU's fan base watched the Netflix series. I don't imagine all 100%. I wouldn't even say 50% of the MCU fan base watched the Netflix series. That was early days. Like
it was early days, yeah. And it wasn't directly connected like at all either. So even less reason for people to want to watch it. That's why I would say that's probably like 60% of why I didn't take the time to watch it was for that reason. Just because I was like, well, it's barely connected at all. Like, I mean, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. barely references the Avengers movies, and it was based around that time, or the first Avengers movie, so why should I even care about this? But now that I've seen the light and have took the time to watch season 1, it's so great. Like, I mean, it's a shame that it didn't get more hype. I mean, obviously, I'm sure it's probably got like a nice viewer level or viewer rate, I wouldn't doubt, but like you said, like overall, the fandom, the minority have watched that show, I bet. Yeah. I think you're right.
Yeah, so, get more excited. He was fucking well, I can't even say watch it because they're removing it on March 1st.
So soon. That's in like 6 days. Crazy. Less than that, like 5 days now. Jesus. I have a lot to grind through in this coming week.
Have you even finished season 2 of Daredevil?
Haven't started it.
Skip it. Just skip it. Watch season 3.
Season 2 is not that good, really. That bad?
I'm not saying that. You've seen season 2. You might not remember it, but you've seen it.
Daredevil?
Go to season 3.
I have not seen the
You didn't watch season 2 of Daredevil?
I've only season 1. I've only seen season 1.
With Punisher, you didn't see
never
any
seen
of that?
Nope. Not at all.
I thought you did. Okay.
You're thinking of the wrong friend.
Still, season 3 is the best season out of the 3.
Okay.
Easy.
Okay.
And you've seen season 1. So just skip season 2. You know? Season
really
3
worth
doesn't
skipping,
even really reference it. And when you're down to a week, yeah. Yeah, it's just as simple as that.
Okay.
It was that good. I would compare season 3 to like MCU status storytelling.
Wow.
It was so good.
That's cool. That's cool. Now that you hype it up, I'm gonna be ultimately
something really good going on.
Okay.
I hope so.
I'm down.
I hope so. That's what I aim to do. Disappoint.
Let's see here. I'm gonna look it up real quick. I think each season probably has like 12 episodes or so, maybe more.
I think 12 to 13.
Yeah, there are 39 episodes, so about each season has an average of about 10 episodes. So that's not bad. If I do like, I actually no, I don't have that much time. I would have to do like
nope,
like 6 episodes a day just to catch up. If I were to watch the next couple seasons, yeah. Damn.
Skip it. Watch season 3.
But the Punisher, so cool.
It was whatever. My biggest complaint with season 3, and it's not really giving it away, it's just there's too much story.
In season 2 or 3? Sorry.
2. In season 2. That's my biggest complaint about season 2. There's just too much story.
Okay.
Even though it's 13 episodes and they're about an hour long each, I just feel like it's just too much story.
Okay. Fair enough.
And they all connect, but it's just too much going on.
Fair enough. That sucks. I wonder what they're going to do with all those series. Like they must have something planned for them. At least the best of the best, like the cream of the crop.
There was rumors that, and these were rumors before Daredevil was shown in No Way Home, that Daredevil and Jessica Jones were going to end up in the MCU.
That'd be cool.
Those are all the rumors I was hearing. I didn't hear really much about Luke Cage or Iron Fist. So
I feel you. I mean, I would actually be kind of surprised if Luke Cage didn't make it on, especially because they got 2 seasons out of that show, and I've heard they're both really great. The first season was really good. I just never took the time to go back to season 2. But yeah.
Well, now Marvel is starting to reuse certain actors that were in the MCU, and they're repurposing them as different characters. Mm-hmm. So maybe, but I was going to say that, I might be wrong, I've never seen Luke Cage, but the main villain in Luke Cage is going to be Blade.
Oh, really?
I'm pretty sure it's the same actor.
In what movie now?
So the main villain in Luke Cage is going to be Blade in the MCU.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
That would be interesting. I don't know if I don't know if I would like him as that, but I mean, that's cool. I mean, he's a great actor, but I just don't know if that's what I would want to see.
He's an amazing actor.
Is he?
Who do you, Wesley Snipes?
Oh no. Well, I mean, Wesley Snipes, but
I'm saying
that's not who plays Luke Cage though. Are you saying the actor of Luke Cage would play the villain? Him? Oh, I'm sorry. I totally misheard you.
The main villain.
Oh, I see. Then okay, cool. That could be fun. I'm down. As long as he's in something Marvel or whatever, I'm down. I'm actually surprised I haven't seen him in more like mainstream projects because he was really good in that show. He's pretty tight.
So maybe I'm getting confused.
Maybe. Or are you thinking of Marshall Ali, who's the villain of Luke Cage? That's what you're saying, right? And they're saying he would be Blade now. Yes.
He is going to be Blade. Yeah.
Yes. I think that would be amazing. I think that would be super great. He's crazy, though. I love him as a villain of Luke Cage season 1. He's so good. So good. I I've actually been meaning to watch Green Book, which he's also in, which I think won Best Picture a couple years ago. Yeah, I've been wanting to see it for years.
Really
Maybe I'll watch it tonight. Shit.
You should.
But now
no. Season 3 of Daredevil. You watch nothing else but season 3 of Daredevil. I don't even want to hear that shit.
Well, now, okay, fine. If I watch 2 episodes a night, I should be able to relatively get there. If I only watch season 3. Okay, fair enough. You caught me real quick.
I don't want to hear that fucking blasphemy. You're watching Daredevil season 3, or this podcast is over.
Don't watch don't watch winner of Best Picture of 2019. Hell no, or whatever year it was. Well, now that we're on the topic of like
movies don't even matter anymore.
Of madness, I know, right? Once the year's gone, who cares? I wonder if they will eventually bring Chris Evans to play the Human Torch, Johnny Storm. That would be crazy. That would be crazy.
So. I mean, these are just rumors. I follow a guy who's been like 80% correct on these rumors.
Oh wow.
They say that they wanted to bring him back to play Hydra Cap in Multiverse of Madness.
That would be tight. That would be really tight if they could do that. That would be scary. I would be so down to watch it. I mean, it would break my heart, but it would be badass. Hail Hydra indeed. Enough said.
Hail Hydra.
I'm with it. Most definitely. Oh,
I'm about to finish my beer.
Go for it. Do it to it. I think after you finish that sip you're having right now, I think your mind will be primed and ready for John's words of wisdom for the week.
Ooh.
Let the hate flow through you. Ooh. Go ahead. The gas.
Oh, you want me to do the hate?
Sure.
There's no hate. Well, there's a little bit of hate. If you're questioning if you should go and get the Younger because you don't want to wait in a 5-hour line, you don't. Go and get it. Get it now. Stop listening to us. Find a place that sells it. Get it. Listen to us after. That's it. Younger is king.
That's the tweet. For sure. I feel that.
That's the king.
We've been there. We've experienced it. Truer words, once again, never spoken. Very nice. And I mean, I hope we talk about it again sometime, but this year was really special. Just how it worked out so nicely. I mean, apparently, especially for you, but it just worked out so nicely. Like, if I didn't have to work that day, if I didn't have to drive like 20 miles back home, I would have been down to have more. Should I have? No. But I'm glad that I took the time to rest. But I wish I could have had like 2 more pours than what I stopped at. And I had to tell myself to stop. It was tough. But super fun. But along with that, of course, John, remind the people where they can find us, where they can reach out to us. If they have any questions, they can DM us or email, of course. Talk to them.
Yes, you can email us or find us at at beerbellypod@gmail.com.
That's an inside
joke.
You
can follow us on all the social medias at beerbellypod. Send us all of the messages. Recommend something we can drink. Like I said earlier, if you want to, just give me a reason on why you hate AJ. I can read off that list. And give us the 5 stars. Give us all the reviews. Let's do it.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a long list too. I wouldn't doubt.
Miss anything?
No, I think that's pretty good. Beer Belly Podcast on YouTube for the video episodes, but all that's linked in every episode description anyway, like we said earlier. So not a big deal. But again, we'll catch you next time. Have a great week. We'll see you. Bye-bye.
Bye.